This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts. BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
Paddy McGuinness here, standing in for Vernon K. And today it's 10 to the top. And straight up, first player, Andrew McMahon in Orpington. How are you, Andrew?
Very well, thank you.
Right, now, straight away, I'm standing in for Vernon because he's doing his ultra marathon. But you do a bit yourself. You do half marathons, Andrew.
Yeah, I've done a few half marathons, including the Great North Run and a few in London.
Oh, fantastic. Now, Vernon's doing over 100 miles on 4 days. How do you think you'd fare with something like that?
I don't think I'd do as well as Vernon, but I'd give it a go.
Also, as well, you do a bit of skiing and a bit of scuba diving. Now, I've got to be honest, Andrew, this is where you've lost me.
Go on.
Well, it's just where I were brought up, those are two things that never, ever, ever come on the radar. Skiing and scuba diving. Now, I'm a working class lad. Are you working class, Andrew? Middle class, upper class?
If you see the lads who I go drinking with, I'd say definitely working class.
Exactly, yeah. Well, I still go away once a year with the lads I used to work on the building sites with, and I am very, very working class there. Very working, I love it. Right, so when you're playing 10 to the top, Andrew, how do you normally get on? Because it's easy when you're playing along at home and there's no pressure. How do you normally score?
Pretty badly, if I'm being honest, Buddy. Normally I get 4 or 5 right, but I never get them in a sequence. So it tends to be, if I get double figures, I'll be really happy.
Well, today is the day, my friend. Just two working class lads on the radio about to do a pop quiz.
Okay, you go for it then.
To the top on Radio 2.
Which number one from 2011 by David Guetta and Sia has the same name as one of the strongest metallic elements?
Steel.
Wrong answer. Titanium.
Damn.
Oh, never mind. First one, titanium. You got it wrong, so your next question's still for a point, Andrew. Right, come on, let's get this one. And it's a little clip. Now, I've been operating the computers this morning, so fingers crossed this will work out well. Vernon's Children in Need Ultra Marathon Challenge continues, and here's an appropriate tune to spur him on. But who's the singer?
That's Bruce Springsteen, Paddy.
Of course, it is the boss straight away. Well done, Andrew. We're off and running now, pal. Your next question's 2 points. In 1988, the comedian Harry Enfield had a top 5 novelty hit featuring which of his famous characters?
Loads of money.
Yeah, loads of money. Used to love that back in the day. I tell you what's crazy about that song, right? Loads of money. And I remember it. Do you know who the producer of that was?
No idea.
William Orbit.
No way.
I know. Bonkers that, isn't it? Yeah, we've learned something. Right, next question's for 3 points. Before going solo in the 80s, who was the singer of the 70s punk band Generation X?
Go with Billy Idol.
Bingo. We're on a winning streak. Let's keep it up, Andrew. Right, next question's for 4 points. You got it, brackets, the right stuff, spent 3 weeks at number 1 for New Kids on the Block. But in which year?
1990.
Oh, Andrew! So near yet so far. 1989.
Ah, no.
Do you know what? Honestly, as I were reading the question before I glanced at the answer, I'd have put my mortgage on 90 or 91 myself.
Got it wrong by 1 year.
1 year, okay. Well, listen, you're back down to a point now, pal, and we've got another music clip for you. This week in 1994, New Order were back in the top 10 with a remixed version of a 1987 hit. What's the two-word title of this song?
True Faith.
Yeah, True Faith, that's right. Got yourself another point there. Right, next one's for 2 points. You've still not played your joker. In February 1997, the rapper Warren G reached the top 3 with his cover of which Bob Marley classic?
No Woman, No Cry.
Wrong. I Shot the Sheriff. Back to a point, pal. Next one's for 1 point. Curtis Stigers made his chart debut in 1992. With which song?
No, don't know.
I Wonder Why was the correct answer.
Yeah, I remember it now.
Right, now, Andrew, you've got 2 questions left, my friend. You've still not played your joker. I don't want to push you into a corner, but you're going to have to be playing it very soon. This next one's for 1 point. Complete the title of this 1982 top 10 hit by the Associates. Party Fears what?
Over.
Party Fears 2. It's your final question, so we're going to have to play your joker. Come on, Andrew. Let's finish in style, pal. Name the dance act who sang about Pretty Green Eyes on their top 3 single in 2003.
No, can't think of who that is.
It was Ultra Beat. Andrew, in the world of radio quizzing, it's fair to say you've had a shocker. But all is not lost. 7 points. 7 points.
I'll take that.
We'll take
I'll take that. Better than one. Better than one.
Do you know what? You started off brilliantly. Your first 4, you were away, and then the wheels come off, Andrew.
I know.
Well,
I told you, it's getting them together in one go.
This is
I can't do it.
This is the thing. Right, well, let's see if 7's enough after Steve Thomas from Stourport on 7 has his turn.
Let's rewind back to some classic tracks and get those feet moving.
The Good Groove with DJ Spoonie.
Join me for an hour jam-packed with tunes that make you feel good. From garage grooves to your favourite dance floor fillers. Uplifting tunes, sing-along tunes, good groove and good vibes. The Good Groove with me, DJ Spoonie. Get your groove on anytime. Listen now on BBC Sounds.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the top.
Hello, Steve Thomas from Stourport. How are you, my mate?
Morning, Paddy. You okay?
I'm really good, thank you, pal. Is that Worcestershire way?
It is indeed, yeah, not far from Kidderminster.
I was having a peruse through a few facts about your good self, and one of your things is you quiz every day. So obviously you're a fan of 10 to the top, but you keep spreadsheets on it.
I wish I never said this. I think we'll keep this between you and I and your millions of listeners. But no, I'm working from home when 10 to the top's on, so I stop and I play the quiz. And I thought, I wonder how well I'm actually doing. So I just typed it to an Excel spreadsheet while I was working, and then I did it the second day, the third day, and sort of 4 or 5 months later, I'm still doing it. It's a bit geeky, and I think I'll be traumatised if it ever crashed and I lost the results. But yeah, I'm sort of sad to admit it's true.
What else do you do spreadsheets on, Steve?
No, that's it. Honest to God, that is it. I promise you.
Right, okay. Well, listen. If you're doing that and you listen to 10 to the top that much that you're doing spreadsheets, then I feel as though this is going to be an absolute walk in the park for you.
Every it's easy when you sat at home on the radio, and when you're not on the radio doing it, but when you sat and talking to you, it kind of gets a little bit more difficult, but we'll give it our best go anyway.
Right, so just before you're there then, Steve, Andrew scored 7 points. Now, I'm new to this radio quizzing game, but I've got to be honest, and I'm a bit old school. The winner gets a smart speaker, the loser gets a Radio 2 mug. That's what I'd want to win. You can keep the smart speaker. I want the mug.
I think we've got more smart speakers than rooms in our house, but yeah, you got to be in it to win it. I'll just whatever comes on.
It's the bragging rights, isn't it? It's the bragging rights.
Is, yeah.
Right, well, you've got 7 to beat, and it sounds like me, Steve, with the old spreadsheets, you're going to absolutely rinse him. What do you normally score, Steve, when you're playing?
Well, if I just open up my spreadsheet now, the average score. There'll be a reason behind this. Yeah, so the average score is about 22. My highest is 64. My lowest is 6. So we'll see. We'll give it our best shot.
Here we go, my mate. Best of luck. Come on, let's get a clean sweep. Mirror Man was a huge hit in 1982 for which Sheffield-based synth pop group?
It's on the tip of my tongue, I can't think what it is. They sang Don't You Want Me Babe, I can't think what they are now.
Oh, Steve! You've been giving it the big one with a spreadsheet. You've had an absolute western. The Human League. Oh,
Human League.
Here comes the Mirror Man.
You got it.
Oh, that's the clean sweep gone straight away. Thank you, Steve.
We'll get the next 9 then.
Come on, let's go for it. Right, next one is still worth a point, and it's a little music clip. Let's have another topical song as Vernon's Children in Need Ultra Marathon Challenge continues. Name the music legend who gave us this big tune.
That was Kate Bush.
Oh, no, we're starting correct. Right,
exactly.
Okay, you got it right. So the next one's worth 2 points. Now we're talking spreadsheets. Here we go. Complete the title of this 1998 hit by the Cardigans. My favourite what?
Game.
Correct. Another belting song, that as well. Belting. Yeah. Right, next one's worth 3 points. Blockbuster spent 5 weeks at number 1 in 1973 for which glam rock band?
Was it The Sweets?
Oh, straight in with a second there. Straight in with a sweet. Spot on. Next one's worth 4 points. Ooh. Oh, I've had a little glance at this one, Steve, not to put you under any pressure, but tricky one, this, tricky one. Name the act whose first 2 chart hits were both in 2009, titled In for the Kill and Bulletproof.
Was it Sia?
No.
Okay.
La Rue and 2009, so I think that's way before Sia, that one. But yeah. I've got to be honest, looking at it, I thought, that's a sticky one. Nah. Right, Next question's back to a point. Which singer reached the top 5 in 1988, asking the question, who's leaving who?
Was it Hazel Dean?
Oh, what an answer that is, by the way. Right, another sound clip for you now. Happy birthday, Chad Kroeger, who's the singer with the band Nickelback. Here he is on their 2002 chart debut, but what's the song title? It's not like you to say sorry. I was waiting on a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Beforehand I knew a heart worth breaking. And I've been wrong, I've been down, been to the bottom of every bottle.
How You Remind Me.
Oh, Bingo.
Classic tune.
Well done. Isn't it a classic, that? I have not heard that probably since 2002, but I was rocking out in here. Right, okay, well done. You got that right. And the next one's 3 points. In what year did The Cure have a top 10 hit with their song, Friday I'm in Love?
Was it 1993? 92, isn't it?
92, Steve!
Yeah.
Oh, 92. All right, unlucky, pal. Back to a point now. Penultimate question. Which group brought us the iconic 1979 track, Rapper's Delight?
Sugar Hill Gang.
Well done. All on the last question now for 2 points.
Oh, joker with that one then.
Joker on that course. You want to double it on that one, don't you? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Right. The dance anthem, Set You Free, reached the top 5 in both 1995 and 2001. For which act?
Was it Entrance?
Right at the end, Steve. King of the spreadsheets. You have come good, my friend. That is absolutely spot on. It was Entrance. Right. Let me just top that up. You've scored a whopping 14. Well done, Steve.
Thank you very much, Paddy.
You are today's 10 to the top smart speaker winner.
Great stuff. Thank you very much.
Commiserations, Andrew. Are you there, my mate?
Yeah, still here. Well done, Steve.
Well done. Doubled your score there, Andrew. But we're all winners today because Steve's got the smart speaker, and Andrew, to be fair to you, you said you wanted the mug and you've got it, my mate.
Fantastic.
2 wonderful players, 2 gentlemen and 2 gentlemen. Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Whew, what a quiz. That's it for today's 10 to the top. But if you fancy playing on a future show, then send an email to 10tothetop@bbc.co.uk telling us your name, your contact details and why we should pick you. Or you can register via WhatsApp on 08000 288 291. And don't forget, there's 30 days worth of 10 to the top available on your smart speaker anytime, day or night. Just say, ask BBC Sounds to play 10 to the top. I'm back for more at 10:30 tomorrow as Vernon continues his ultra marathon. See you then.
10 to the top on Radio 2. BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds, owner of Mint Mobile, with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
New activation and upfront payment for 3-month plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Additional restrictions apply. See mintmobile.com for full terms.